Hey, what's up guys? Junglebird here, and in this video we're looking at our war against the RO Knights, or the Row Knights. And props to these guys, they brought a solid effort, and they even got one of our Town Hall 11s tripled, so pretty good attackers over there, and a little message in their clan description saying good war, so respect out to them. Quick breakdown of the two clans. uh, Eagle bases. We had 4 Eagle bases versus their 5. But then we had 2 Inferno bases versus their 1. So I think it was a overall pretty even matchup. Watching the replays though, maybe our Town Hall 9s were maybe a little more developed overall as far as offensive power. But still a good war, good performance by us after a couple bad wars in a row, unfortunately. But that's going to happen. So anyway, moving forward, let's take a look at 5 attacks from this one. We're going to start with Mike taking on number 12. And I did my best to try to find attacks where the attacker was somewhat evenly matched up with the base. So anyway, here comes Mike with a stoned Go-Ho. I think that's one of his favorite strategies. So 3 golems. Nice line of wizards there to create a big wide funnel for his presumed CC bowlers. And he wall breakers in right here on this mortar. And then he jump spells kind of right where the queen is. There it is. CC's coming out. Poison and rage coming down for sure. Back to that jump spell. I'm thinking that jump spell might have linked that entire compartment into the core. So potentially could have saved himself some wall breakers there. But maybe just wanted to be on the safer side, you know, make sure his kill squad gets into that core. So lots of value for his kill squad, as you can see. Good base identification. I guess maybe not the most difficult base to attack. Everything's nice and compacted. Lots of value for his heal spells with his hogs. He's got these corner huts he's kind of leaving for the end, but that's just fine. There we go. Got some troops down to clean those up. A bunch of hogs left over. Heroes are almost undamaged. So just a really nicely executed plan. Nice attack, Mike. We'll fast forward to this cleanup. Nice job, buddy. Next, let's check out BA hitting number 10. And not the greatest base here again, but BA just brings a sweet plan and kind of just overkills the base pretty handedly. I think he brings 2 golems. He's going to jump into the core once his funnel is created. Kind of a very nice, convenient, natural funnel up there where he's attacking from. Everything's going to kind of just get pushed right into the core. Poison spell is going to pick up the CC and the Archer Queen. And if this kill squad goes well, he's going to potentially pick up all 4 air defenses. So, yeah, not the greatest air defense placement, but good job to BA for seeing that and saying, hell, I could just La-Loon this base and probably not bring any Lava Hounds if he really didn't want to. But here comes the Lava Hounds with some balloons. And yeah, as long as he doesn't fall asleep at the wheel here, he's going to crush this base. Yeah, I don't think he loses a hound at all. There was only half of an air defense remaining, so yep, there's a couple unbroken hounds. They could probably finish off the base by themselves if they needed to. We'll fast forward to this cleanup. Just wanted to share that attack. I know it was kind of a overkill, but sometimes we see kind of weird bases like this, and when you do see a weird, and when I say weird, I mean kind of a weak base, a weaker design, you know, take advantage of that and BA shows a good example of taking advantage of a fairly poor design and crushing a base with most of his army left over. So good job, man. Next, let's check out Sean hit number 8. 8, I think. Yes, number 8. Pretty much all of our, in this war, all of the Town Hall 9 attacks were very, very convincing 3 stars, so had a little bit of trouble picking which ones were good examples to share with you guys, or to put in the record books at least. Nice wide funnel by Sean. Bringing the Law Loon, so he's, look at all these air defenses that are just right into this compartment he jumps into. Unfortunately, the Queen walks, but just, I think, an all-minion CC, which a poison can take care of pretty easily, and a decent amount of bowlers here, so he's going to get a lot out of his kill squad, even though his Queen didn't join up. I think he gets, he got all 3 air defenses. Didn't quite get all 4, but looks like he was planning to get most of them, because he only brought 1 Hound. So in comes the Hound, soaks up a bunch of traps. Here comes the Law Loon portion. Now right here, this is all great right here, all these loons coming in. But in my opinion, I would have started loons coming in towards this archer tower, or this cannon as well, just so that everything kind of collapses in all at one time. And Sean does fine without, I mean, he starts them, but maybe just a little bit late, in my opinion, because then he gets a little bit of backtracking here. And it's always good to try to avoid that the best you can. And understandably, it takes, really good timing with your loons and knowing how fast they'll move through a base and all that kind of stuff. So just a little tip there, if you can throw that into your plan or pull it off during your attack, try to get all those balloons to kind of meet together in the base and not have to backtrack around like that, because in a closer attack it could hurt you in the end. But nevertheless, great attack, Sean. Nice 3-star. I think Sean got a 6-pack. Let's take a quick peek here. Yeah, 6-pack Sean. And he hit that this number 7 base we'll take a quick look at. This one caused us a little bit of trouble for a non-Inferno base. It had these all these storages protecting his heroes with all the 4 Teslas here, so we had a couple attackers kind of get surprised by that, but Sean came in and got that one done as well, so nice job, man. Alright, we'll take a look at a couple higher bases for this one. We'll take a look at a GSU dip triple, and just really well done dip triple here, which are always valuable. And even though it's 11 versus 10, you still need to have a plan. You can't just make a cookie cutter army and go in there and expect a 3-star any Town Hall 10. So GSU puts in the time and comes out with a solid plan to just absolutely crush this Town Hall 10 base. So Gobo Lalo looks like he's going to get 2 air defenses, the CC, an Inferno, and the Queen with his kill squad. So good value there. That's always a great start for a Law Loon attack. In comes the kill squad, King ability, Warden ability through the Inferno damage. Queen's going to step up and take out that Inferno. So that all looks great. Lots of value for the kill squad. I think the heroes probably stay alive for the majority of the raid. Here comes the Law Loon. Nicely done with the Hound placements there. Just as that first Hound popped, the second one was there, taking its spot. So there's another example of the loons kind of, GSU was maybe just a fraction later than, or a fraction earlier than Sean was in his example. So the balloons almost wanted to path to the side there, but for the most part they're going in. going straight to that next Inferno Tower. These loons here from the north, that was a good example of kind of keeping everything into the core, keeping the main squad of loons moving through the base instead of going to the outside. Sometimes if your loons get going to the outside, then they kind of get trapped in that outer ring of defenses that bases oftentimes have set up. So nice job keeping them in the core. Tons of cleanup troops everywhere. Queen and Warden still alive. Great stuff. And we'll take a look at this last attack here, my attack on number 5. Trying to think who attacked this one first. Maybe it might have been GSU. I'm going to take a quick look really quick. Yes, I basically used GSU's plan and tried to adjust it. So just like in GSU's attack, my plan was to get a couple air defenses, Inferno Tower, Archer, Queen, and the CC. So working on my funnel here. Golem's getting roasted, but that's to be expected. Now really quick funneling tip. This Archer Tower is bad news for bowlers. So, you know, it's right there against the wall. Even if it was one tile back from the wall, my bowlers could still see it. So, lesson learned here. Bowlers can be tricky to funnel. I considered throwing down some balloons with a haste to take that Archer Tower out at the start of the raid to prevent this, but then I thought, what the hell, maybe I'll get lucky and my bowlers will go in like I want them to. But nope, most of them walk, unfortunately, thanks to that Archer Tower. But I got a couple that go in with the Queen and the heroes. The Queen's going to, very fortunately, take out the Inferno Tower, I think. Oh no, the King took it out. Queen finishes off the clan castle, which is nice. And she's going to use her ability and go down shortly. I didn't get the second air defense, which I thought was a bad omen. But here comes the air portion. Gonna do my best to follow my own advice and keep my loons passing through the center of the base here. There's some going outside. Great. Nice job, JB. Heal spell for the back end. And yeah, too bad I didn't get that, well, that hound popping actually got that air defense there, so I think I probably would have had enough loons to get through it, but fortunately the air defense did die to that popping hound. So my kill squad must have damaged it a little bit. But that's about it there. And we got a couple Town Hall 11 triples, so just a 2-star difference. So pretty good competitive war. Yeah, that's about it. Hopefully these attacks are helpful for everybody, and I'm going to go and do the next war recap here while I have some time. So I'll see you guys in that one later.